Lewis Hamilton has given his backing to Lando Norris, and a new poll shows Express Sport readers agree with the Mercedes star. Lewis Hamilton has always proved to be a huge advocate of Lando Norris after watching the youngster go from a budding star at McLaren to a regular on the podium during his short F1 career. And the Mercedes star's theory about Norris could soon prove to take shape as he gears up to challenge Max Verstappen at the front. Having been backed to win a world championship in his career at some point in the future, the 38-year-old has found it tough to pass Norris on the track when he has found himself stuck behind his fellow Briton, as it proved recently when the pair enjoyed a fine battle around Silverstone before finishing on the podium. Norris pipped Hamilton to second place on that occasion, leading Hamilton to make a bold declaration about the British-Belgian man. Hamilton said at the British Grand Prix, addressing the audience on stage a few hours after the race, that Norris is a future world champion for sure. And it would appear F1 fans are in full agreement after appearing to have been left impressed with Norris' recent performances. In a new poll unveiled by Express Sport, readers were asked if they agreed with Hamilton that Norris would be a world champion. The results produced a resounding result in the 24-year-old's favour, with a massive 79% of fans, 13,672 votes, getting behind the Papaya star to claim his own world title, and only 3,628, 21%, voting against. Doing so would put him in esteemed company alongside Hamilton and other icons such as Jenson Button, Damon Hill, Sterling Moss and Nigel Mansell to have won a world championship title. There is still a lot of work ahead, however, as Norris is yet to win a race in his 93 race starts. He has finished on the podium 6 times in his short career, though, and been runner-up on 3 occasions, 2 of which have come in the last 2 races at the British and Hungarian Grand Prix. Indeed, he was pipped to second by his McLaren teammate Daniel Ricciardo as the Australian led home the team's first victory in a decade at Monza in 2021. He was also leading the Russian Grand Prix before a tough call on tyre choices saw Norris caught out as the rain fell in Sochi, with Lewis Hamilton benefiting from Norris' slide off the racetrack, and the youngster came home in 7th. But the future is bright for Norris, who has been targeted by Red Bull for 2025 to race alongside 2-time champion Max Verstappen, and in the Red Bull he could have a decent chance of challenging for silverware. In order for that to happen, Sergio Perez would need to vacate his seat with the Austrian team, and 9,607 readers believe the Mexican is on his way out of the team as opposed to 7,741 that are keen for him to stay. There was also a majority in favor of Ricciardo returning to the grid after AlphaTauri brutally sacked Nyck de Vries after just 10 races, with 11,622 fans agreeing with the decision to bring back the Australian compared to 5,912 siding with the Dutchman.